Good morning, children. How are we today? Hope everyone is well and fine, right? Now, today we'll take geography. Okay? Geography, and we are going to continue with the chapter. We are going to continue with the chapter natural regions, right? We have not finished with that. Got it? Natural regions. Now, as I said before, what are the natural regions? What are the types of natural regions that we have? We have, basically we have tundra region. That is, what are the types of regions? Types of regions. One is tundra region. Then we have taiga. We have grasslands. Hot desert regions. Then again we have grasslands. This is grasslands of steppes and prairies Got it? Now this is the other grasslands of Sudan type. Then we have equatorial region. We have equatorial region. Clear? These are the types of region that we had studied before. Then we had studied about the location and the extent of the region. Then we have studied about the climatic conditions, then the natural vegetations, animal life and human lives. That means what is the look? So suppose if it is the tundra region, then the location and extent of that region, then what is the climatic conditions in the tundra region, what are the vegetables or the vegetations or the plants that are grown on the tundra regions, what is the animal life that is habitating over there, and the human life, what it is like in tundra region. So all this we have done it differently with different this thing. Okay. Now, after this, we are going to continue with the next part, that is the natural regions given in the table found in specific latitudinal extents between the equator and the poles, availability of water and temperatures found there determine the location and extent of these regions, isn't it? Now, how can you say that tundra regions, this thing is I mean, like as I said, here it is given location and extent. So, how do we know that this is the correct location or the extent of tundra region? Because you know the things which determine the location and extent is the latitudinal extents between the equator and poles, availability of water, temperature found there, all these things determine the location and extent of the thing. So, please, if you have a pencil, underline this line. The natural regions given in the table are found in specific latitudinal extents, the extent between the equator and the poles. Availability of water and temperatures found there determine and location and determine the location and extent of these regions. Besides the regions mentioned above, there are some more regions which stand out due to local conditions. They are the monsoon, the Mediterranean and the West European regions. While the monsoon and the West European regions stand out because of specific winds blowing there, the Mediterranean region is known for its rainfall in winters. These are described in the table below. Now again, what is it? See, we have other type of regions that also exist, that is the monsoon region, the Mediterranean region and the Western European region. Okay. While the monsoon and the Western region stand out because of specific winds blowing there, the Mediterranean region is known for its rainfall in winter. That means monsoon and the Western regions, they are almost one and the same, because it is determined of the wind that is blowing there. But the Mediterranean region is known because the rainfall that happens during the winter season. These are described in the table below. So, there is a table given over here in which very clearly it is given, that is the monsoon region, Mediterranean region and West European region. Here again, now because they have not taken the 2 pages, what they have done is location and areas, climatic conditions, natural vegetations, animal life and human life. They have given it this way and divided the thing. Otherwise, if they would have done this way, then 2 pages would have been taken. That's why they have given in 1 page itself. So now, what is the extension of or the location of monsoon region? It is north and south of the equator between 10 degree and 30 degree north and south parallels. Okay, areas, Indian subcontinent, Philippines, West Indies, North Australia, East Africa and Central America. Yeah, now if you see, like the 2 regions that they have given, isn't it? One is the tundra region, taiga region, grasslands and everything, plus the Mediterranean regions, monsoon region and western. Here they have given very, very clearly in the map. They have shown the thing very clearly in the map, and these are the colors that mark the regions as to what region it is. Now, for example, if you take the first one is the dark green, that is the equatorial region. So, wherever the dark green portion is there, that is the equatorial region. Okay, then we have the light green region, that is the grasslands in the torrid zone or the savanna region. So, wherever this lighter shade of the colors are there, then that is the grasslands of the savanna type. Okay, then we have a little darker shade, that is the monsoon region. Now, monsoon region, this is basically we have in India. So, that's what I said. Otherwise, the climatic conditions, if anybody asks you how many types of climates we have, we say 4 types of it. One is the spring season, we have spring season, autumn, winter and summer. If you go to the outer world, out of India, you will only hear about 4 seasons: spring, autumn, summer, winter. But in India, we also have a monsoon season, because we get rain during the months of June to September. So, 3 months continuous rain is almost, June, July, August, full 3 months we get ample of rain, so that it is more than enough for us to sustain for the whole year. That is why if you see that India is the only country which has more of rainfall, or that monsoon region we can call it as, and the other regions like we have in that Indian subcontinent, Philippines, West Indies. So, we have the Philippines, the West Indies and North Australia. See, if you can see, this is the North Australia over there. Then we have East Africa and Central America. East Africa would be somewhere on this side, and Central America. Central America. Got it? East Africa and Central America. Okay, now what is the climatic conditions in that region? We have summer temperatures between 27 degree and 32 degree Celsius. Winter temperatures between 15 to 24 degrees Celsius. Rainfall from 250 to 2500 mm. Areas get rains in specific seasons from southwest monsoon. Rainfall is highly variable and distribution is quite even. That is the climatic condition of that place. So you definitely get very high rainfall, and the distribution of this thing is also quite even. It's not like, you know, in some places it is raining and some places it is not. It is not there. If like for example in India we get rain during the month of June, it starts, so it's almost for the whole of the country that we get. Okay. Then we have the natural vegetations. What are the vegetations or the plants that are grown in these regions? Semi-evergreen and deciduous forest. Vegetation depends on the distribution of rainfall. Banyan, peepal, teak, sal, shisham, sandalwood, cinchona, bamboo, acacia, shrubs, grasses, etc. These are the things that grow in the monsoon region. Okay, of course, that's why India is, I mean, if you see, majority of the trees are the banyan trees and the peepal tree. Okay, then we have teak also, because of which the furnitures are made. Very good quality of furnitures are made in that. Then we have shal, sisham, sandalwood, all these things. It's not only in India, it's all the parts where the monsoon region is there. Okay. Then we have the animal life. Wild animals such as tigers, lions, leopards, cheetahs, elephants, wolves, bears, boars, monkeys, snakes, peacocks, cuckoos, etc. These are the things that we definitely see in our country. Then domesticated animals like cattle, goats, horses, again we see it in our country, and because this is the monsoon region, so it is definitely available. And the human life, large number of small hamlets, considerable difference in diet and costumes. See, large number of small hamlets. Hamlets is nothing but the small houses that are being made, and considerable differences in diet and costumes. Different parts of the country, we have different parts of the culture and the way we eat food or wear dresses and everything. Then population is mostly involved in primary occupation. Now, what is a primary occupation? That is agriculture. So, majority of the population is involved in agriculture. That is why India is known as the land of agriculture. Got it? Main occupation is agriculture. So, that is the primary occupation. Then we have the Mediterranean region. Okay. Now, location and areas extends between 30° and 40° parallels in both the hemispheres on the western side of continents. Portugal, Spain, Algeria, Turkey, California, central Chile, southwest and northeast Australia. Now, please, one more thing, like how you have marked this table as important over here, I would want you all to pick up your pencil and write over there as important. So, you get all the information on this table itself. You don't have to search for it and wherever you go. So, this table has provided you with all the answers. Okay. So, now if you look at the Mediterranean, region over here, let me find it out where the Mediterranean. So, if you see on the map, that light blue thing, if I don't know if you can see it very clearly over here, the light blue shade, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth box. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth box is the Mediterranean region. That means it is a light blue shade. So, where do we get this light blue shade? You have to search it out in the map. Okay, fine. So, we have Portugal, Spain, here, all the North European side, that is full of the light blue shade. Over here also you have the light blue shades. Then we have here Turkey. Then we have California here in North America, California. Then we have central Chile. Central Chile is this part. This is the central Chile. And then we have southwest and northeast Australia. okay, southwest and northeast, okay, northeast and southwest Australia. This is the Mediterranean region, okay. And then we have certain regions over here, we have the regions over here that has the Mediterranean type of climate, okay. Now the climatic conditions over, sorry, that's a Mediterranean region, and the climatic conditions that we have in that region is dry summers and rainfall in winter. So summers are very, very dry and there is rainfall in winters. Mean summer temperature from 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. That is the hot climate that you get, 21 to 27. Winter temperature between 10 degree to 14 degrees Celsius. So it is okay, reasonable, we can bear it, but it is cold because it's going down. Mean annual rainfall from 500 to 1000 mm. So you have 1000, it goes, monsoon region that is in our country, it is more than that, that is 2500. Here it is only up to 1000 mm, and it rains in winter. It rains in winter. Now the natural vegetations, what is the natural vegetation? The natural vegetation is thick, small and oily leaves, thick bark, examples olive, oak, chestnut, grass in low rainfall regions, coniferous forest in mountainous regions. These are the natural vegetations that you find in Mediterranean region. Then with the animal life, that is due to animal husbandry, domesticated animals are found in large numbers, that is goat, sheep, cow, mules, horses, etc. Okay, and the human life that we get over there is seat of Greek and Roman civilization. Main occupation is agriculture. There again we find the agriculture as the main occupation. Mostly fruit and flower cultivation, wheat and wheat products from the staple diet, colorful costumes. Okay. Then we have West European regions located in the western parts of continents between 45 degree and 65 degree north and south parallels. Norway, Denmark, Ireland, British Columbia, South Chile, New Zealand, etc. So now on the map, where do we find the West European region? Yeah, now if you see that pink color shade over here, okay, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 10th one, okay, the 10th box, right? There are two pink shades over there, one is the darker one and one is the lighter one. So again I am counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10th one is the West European type of climatic region. So wherever the dark this thing you find, that is Norway. Here also we find, you know, all the dark regions, that dark pink color is there, that is the West European region. Ireland over here, somewhere in the north, this thing, got it? In Europe, England, here all these things are the thing. Then we have British Columbia, South Chile. South Chile is this one. Here we get the portion of West European region. Then we have New Zealand over here. On this side, you have this as the West European region. Now, what is the climatic condition over there? Mean summer temperature around 20 degrees Celsius, mean winter temperature around 5 degrees Celsius, mean rainfall between 500 and 2500 mm. That again is the same that we have here in India. Rainfall mostly in the forms of cyclones associated with the westerlies. So over there the rainfall is in the form of cyclone, that is almost destructive type of climate. Then the vegetations that we have is the green grasses all the year round. that is green, all the green grass. I mean, throughout the year it is because of the continuous rain and everything. So we are getting green grasses over there all the year round. Trees shed their leaves in winter, but obvious, in wherever you go in the winter season, you will find the trees shedding their leaves. Coniferous trees and short grasses, oak, beech, maple, elm, pine, spruce, poplar, etc. are the vegetations. Now, animal life, because of animal husbandry, domesticated animals in large numbers. More than wild animals, we get to see the domesticated animals. And what are the wildlife that we find over there? It includes wolves, foxes, bears, etc. And the human life, industrious and enthusiastic people have been mainly sailors and explorers, use woolen clothing, have achieved progress in secondary and tertiary sectors. Here the main occupation is the secondary and the tertiary component, that is related to the industries rather than farming or agriculture. Besides the 9 regions given in the table, there are certain other distinctive regions which stand out because of their specific continental locations. For example, the China type region, St. Lawrence region, etc. See the extent of these regions in 6.1. Now, this is the 6.1. Now, there are other than all the regions that is mentioned over in page number 32, 32 and 34, we have another 2 types of climate. One is the China type region and the other one is the St. Lawrence region. So, let us find it out in the map. What is the China type region? See if we have China type region. No, it is not there, but here on the map it is the China type region, and then we have, where do we have? St. Lawrence region. Maybe they have given it as like, you know, for, we do have, see the pink box as I was talking about, okay. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The 6th box, that is the pink color, China type, they have written over there, that is subtropical region with humid climate. What is the thing? That is called as the China type climate, that is subtropical region with humid climate. So, there that light pink that we have to search for, wherever that light pink is there, that is the region, that is called as this thing. And after that there is one blue this thing, and then again we have one more this thing, that is the St. Lawrence or the temperate grasslands, that is the steppes, temperate grasslands or the steppes, that is called as the St. Lawrence region. Okay. Then come to page number 36. Okay. Now, they have given the certain this thing and then the explanation for that, right. I am not going to read the questions over there, you are going to do it yourself, and I am going to read the explanation part. Okay. As one travels from the equator to the poles, the spectrum of biodiversity narrows down. This leads to the issue of availability of natural resources. This adversely affects human occupations. In monsoons regions, agriculture and allied activities form main occupation of the people. In equatorial regions, occupations like gathering of gum, honey, rubber, lac, etc. are all based on forest produce. Taiga is a softwood forest, therefore lumbering is the main occupation there. In Tudor region, the main occupation is hunting and fishing. Extensive farming is undertaken in grasslands nowadays. Significant differences are found in the environment and available resources in different natural regions. The use of resources is dependent on that region's progress in science and technology. Similarly, the history and cultural organization of that place also affects the life of the people. Now see, what it says is, as we move away from the equator to the poles, that is to the top, that is the North Pole and the South Pole, if you are talking about it, there is a spectrum of biodiversity. Spectrum of biodiversity means there is a huge difference, okay. And this leads to the issue of availability of natural resources, isn't it? Because we are going towards a more colder region and everything. In monsoon region, agriculture and allied activities, but the thing is, during the monsoon, we do have the agricultural activities that is done mainly. Then in equatorial region, occupation like gathering of gum, honey, rubber, these are the things, because the equator is very, very hot. Then we have the taiga thing where lumbering is picking up of the, of the woodwork, whatever woodwork is there, that is done over there. That is the main occupation over there. Then we have tundra region, and the main tundra is towards the topmost or the coldest part of the continent, where only you can't do anything over there because it's fully covered with ice, as I have explained before. And the only thing that you can do is hunt down the animals that is bearable to eat, and the fishing part of fishing, of course, everyone can bear, but hunting depending upon the people. Got it? Now, always remember, so that means, you know why it is said? That means it is something of importance of this thing. So, not only human life, but the entire living world on the earth depends on the available natural resources. Definitely, wherever you are staying. So, whatever is available to you, you are going to depend only on that. You are not going to hunt, go out of the way and spend money and come in search because you want that particular thing. Hence, while utilizing these resources, we must think of all the living organisms. The concept the earth is one single family will become a reality only if we do that. Isn't it? Just because it is available, we have to think about other animals also. Do you know? That again is important, so you are going to mark it as important. About 25% of the deserts on the earth are sandy deserts. That we all know, that deserts are full of sands. Many of the deserts are occupied by rock exposures or covered by stony waste and pebbles. That again we know. Some have high hills and narrow rocky pinnacles. Deserts like Ladakh in our country or Arizona in the United States of America are of this type. Okay, like because it's of mountainous area, right? Strong winds blowing in the desert lift and deposit sand to make sandy hills or sand dunes. Some dunes can be as high as 200 meters. These hills do not remain stationary but keep moving slowly under the influence of winds. At times, villages get buried under them. So, whenever that, of course, you know, when the wind is blowing, the dust, sand and everything gets occupied in one place and a hill is made. But sometimes it is not permanent, it doesn't stand there. The more the wind is blowing, the sand tends to move. So, because of that, many villages, you know, a full village can be buried under it, like we get, you know, in droughts and all, during the flood and everything, the whole village gets wiped out or under the water or something like that. The same way it is with the sands also. Hence, we finish with this chapter of natural region. In the next class, we will take up soils. Okay, till then, bye.